Welcome to Old Man Fingerboard. So thanks for watching. This is a super exciting episode. So as you know, I'm on my quest to fingerboard mastery. If you didn't see my last episode, I built myself this ollie trainer that's really upped my game. It's unbelievable how much I've improved in just the past 3 days. So I'm not at the end of my 2-week mark. I'm really trying to update my weekly progress. So in, what is it now? 2 days, I'll be at the end of my 2 weeks. And my goal for that was to of consistently doing kick flips. So right now my ollies, again, are very consistent, super dialed in. I can do a lot of different things now. And of course I can adjust this height up or down if you haven't seen my last episode. And this is what's really stepped up my ollie game. So what I'm not good at yet is kick flips. So my goal in the last couple of days is kick flips. I've been spending hours practicing them. I've landed tons and tons, but I don't have them down as consistent as I want, so I'm not going to show you that yet. I got 2 more days to work on that. So anyways, really want to show off this ollie trainer and how well it's worked. So we can do a board slide. Oh, too far. But for example, if I want to practice board slides at certain height levels, just getting my ollie consistency up, and then up and over. So yeah, so this has been a game changer. I also showed last episode that I bought this, what I'm just gonna call a little portable lap trainer or TV trainer. So anyways, long story short, I wanted something I could watch TV, put this here on my lap. I didn't know where to put this bar. I decided on off-centering it so I could have a little bit of a landing zone. All I'm gonna do now is expand on this. So definitely now I see myself just expanding on this completely. I'm going to add, for example, possibly a little box on the end of this. I actually enjoy ollieing onto this, so I might not even change this front. I even like here how I can practice some different things. So yeah. So if you don't know why I'm using these pads, again, just again, it doesn't help my ollieing at all. It might take a bit of pop away, but just protects the surface and just a little quieter training. So other people around in the house. Yeah. So anyways, just show you kind of how much fun this is. Also, I can just bring this anywhere quickly with a handle. So yeah, I might add another little rail here that kind of comes out. So I got some ideas, but I've ordered some rubber. So I'm going to take a piece of rubber matting and I will line this with rubber. Put the bar back on again, just so when I want to sit just in front of the TV, doing some very quiet ollie practice. Did a half a kick flip by accident there. So yeah, so this has been a lot of fun, and I can't wait to spend more time on this. So yeah, so again, yeah, just really practicing so many things with this, getting ready for my rails to come, and I'm already feel like I'm excited for them to come. So this is a great little thing, and I'm super happy with this too. I've also just practiced, falling over this, or see if I can do my nose bar, as I call it. Things like that. Can I get my back trucks over? That's the hardest one for me. And no, I can't yet. So it's actually slippery around here too. So I found even when I do get it perfect, it still kind of comes off sometimes. But anyways, this has been a lot of fun. But what's the most exciting thing for today, together, is I got my first pro board. So I promise you, my first pro model, I haven't even, or pro setup we'll call it. So some people might call it a semi-pro setup, but yeah, so I'm going to show that up right now. I have not opened this at all. So this is the Dynamic Complete. I call it the Dynamic Complete because that's how I actually purchased it. I did buy this one secondhand, so someone used it for 15 minutes, not even a scratch or a mark on it, but they really wanted the wheels. So I ended up making a little deal last minute, and I got the Cartwheel V3s with a little green inner core on there, so which I wanted to try anyways. So a couple reasons why. For my son, I ordered these Il Pill wheels, which are a urethane wheel. So yeah, so the nice thing is here I get to try this urethane, which is, I believe it's a 70D. So I just want to feel the grip on those. What I've read about the Cartwheel V3s is they're not plastic, They're not a urethane, they're kind of something of an in-between feel. So super exciting to try that out anyways. And last but not least, my Black River mini logo complete I've got coming does have urethane wheels as well. So to me this was actually a little bit of a blessing and a bonus, and couldn't be happier. So anyways, I literally have not even tried this out yet. This is the first time I've even taken it out of this little bag that I've got it in. First, just because it's been sitting around. Aside from me, you know, using my tech deck that you see I changed the grip on. I also borrowed this from my son, which has got a really cool, unique shape to it. So it's a retro style, but it's got some modern curves. So even just coming off the nose, you know, or the tail. So yeah, so I'm really loving this shape. My son was lucky enough to find this one at Walmart. I know he's got plans. He's gonna, you know, put some higher end trucks and wheels and turn this into a higher end model. You know, I might borrow this shape design and see if I can shape a few boards myself. So aside from that, I also got my first just cheap board mold. So as I mentioned in a past episode, I will be making my own boards. So more so I just really want to be creative with some shapes and designs. This is the starting point. Kind of have this one custom done. It's got a little bit of a shape that I thought was going to be what I wanted. And I've got a few more molds as well. So now I'll take this and I'll sand these ridges down, and I'll turn this cheaper mold into a bit of a higher end mold. So that's my goal today, is I'm going to sand this down before I make my first boards. So yeah. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at, with a couple of days to master my kick flips. Hopefully you can see where I'm at right now. This tech deck I actually bought purposely too. So got two cameras, which is why I'm kind of moving both sides here to see which has a better view later. I'm a one-man operation here. So this one here is my tech deck and me starting at level 0. So again, that's level 0. So there we go. So I think now I'm progressed at least to level 2. I would have said level 1 a few days ago, but my olling is really improved. I put, you know, 6-7 hours probably just in the last 2 days on my ollieing with that trainer, and yeah, I'm just really loving where my progress is at. Other than I am not where I want to be for my kick flips, and I'm down to 2 days left for my 2-week goal. So again, landed tons of them, but I don't have them down on command. You know, for example, am I landing them 25% of the time? Not yet, unfortunately. And will I consider to be consistent for the first, I'm just gonna rip this open because I want to damage these wheels, but that'll ruin the bag and the board, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so for first week, if I can get my kick flips down, you know, 25 to that 50% range, I'll be super happy. For mastery, of course, you know, I want to be down to that, you know, 90+%. But yeah, I got 2 more days, and I'm confident I'll get there. So aside from having my Black River, looking at all the specs and some pictures, this looks like a much shorter board. So you can kind of see from my tech deck here even, you know, it definitely is a much shorter board, and I was very interested with that. So I thought, okay, this is interesting. Is it gonna make my tricks better or worse? I'm not too sure, but I know things just like, for example, if I'm ollieing, you know, moving that front finger forward, or it's just less movement required maybe. So my thought is maybe with a little bit of a shorter board, some of those movements will be less, and I'll actually have more control as I get more experienced. And the Black River is a little bit longer. Both of these are 34 millimeters, should I mention that, sorry. So 34 millimeters, and these are the 34 millimeter dynamic trucks. Maybe I'll change these bushings. I'll change them for sure, just for fun, to experiment. But yeah, this is one of their dynamic portrait completes. Again, with the wheels changed to the cart wheels, V3s. I'm not sure exactly which V3 model these are, but obviously you can see they have the green inner core to them. So yeah, so this is my first time touching this. Already that I can tell this tape on here is actually a little bit smoother. So I wonder if that's gonna help my kickflips right there. And that's why my finger getting stuck on this cheaper foam tape. You can already tell it slides a little bit nicer in this one here. So I'm not gonna embarrass myself and even try it yet. But when I come back in a couple of days for my 2-week update, I'll have had a couple of days experimenting with this. Already, I love the look of this. Yeah, I just had to have it once I kind of saw it. Got what I think is a great deal on it. And again, excited for my other model to come. And my son also ordered a pork model that arrived that I'll let him open. So I haven't even opened that one yet, but I'll be able to try the pork out. With that, for now, I've got some, what did I order for that one there? Some Prodigy trucks, so some kind of medium end, I think, some tweak tuning Prodigies, so I think it's the higher end tweak tuning truck, I believe, at least. And I've also got some other wheels coming. I won't lie, I forget which ones they even are, so just do some more experimenting on some wheels. So yeah, so that is my first pro model, my Dynamic, with Dynamic trucks, 34 millimeters, cartwheel V3s. Yeah, so I'm super excited to be using this, and I'll update you in a couple days. I got 2 more days to master the kickflip. Yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.